Sorry, he's scared of the scarecrow. Hello everyone, welcome to a new vlog. So it's the week after the New Forest Fairy Festival and it's a strange old week, it really is. You know when you have an event coming up and all your thinking time and energy goes into that event, and then when that's over you're just sort of left thinking, oh, well, what do I do now? I don't know, where is my life heading now? So yeah, it's just been a weird week. I spent most of Monday crying because the festival did not go well. I've now edited the actual festival that will be going up. Yeah, it's a bit confusing, but what I do is I film over 1 week, I edit that video the next week, and then it goes up at the beginning of the following week. As I'm filming this, you haven't actually seen the festival video, but after talking about it in the preparation video, a few of you have wished me well and hoped the festival went well. Yeah, it didn't, and in that video, and also I know in the video of the Fairy Festival, I say, this is where I earn my most income for the year, and no, not this time. In fact, I've been doing this festival now since the very first one, which was 9 years ago. And then it was literally just a small stage on a Airstream caravan. It was a cool stage, I have to say. The circus guys were there right from the start. And then there was a row of about 10-15 stalls, I think. And it drizzled the whole weekend, and even that festival I did better than this one. I don't know why. It was a different sort of atmosphere. There was definitely a lot of new people there this time that didn't really know what to expect, or know perhaps that there were going to be stalls there to purchase good quality handmade items there, and far fewer people dressed up for the occasion. And a lot of the regular people that I see there every year that come to my stall to have a look around, they just weren't there this year. So I think after, well, with coronavirus still going on, and after last year being cancelled and then the Saturday of the year before being cancelled, I think perhaps that people just weren't ready to come back yet. So yeah. Very disappointed, very disheartened. Virtual hugs definitely welcome in this direction this week, I have to say. Yeah, so I have to admit, I've been feeling a little bit sorry for myself this week. I just keep thinking things like, oh well, I could have taken all those accessories that I made, chucked them in the bin, had a lovely relaxing weekend last week and still be £100 better off. But no, time to snap out of that mood now and just try and think positively and look ahead. So to cheer myself up, I took a little bit of time off to do something creative, because I always know that helps me feel better. I didn't fancy sewing though, so I did a drawing using oil pastels. I chose oil pastels because you can really scribble with them. You know, you can get you don't have to be too delicate with them. I wasn't trying to do any masterpiece. I wasn't trying to do any, you know, wonderfully detailed painting or anything. So yeah, that was just some fun, just something to enjoy doing. yeah, I really like the feel of the oil pastels. I love the way they blend and just feel so smooth on the paper. I've actually been talking to my patrons about how I'm trying to find my artistic style and medium, because I'd really like to focus a bit more on art and maybe include that in my income in the future. So I didn't actually manage to finish the painting because, would you call it a painting? I always get confused with things like watercolour pencils and oil pastels. Is it a drawing or is it a painting? I'm not, probably a drawing. I didn't manage to finish it because I tried using this new oil I ordered from Amazon. It was meant to be like a much healthier paint thinner to use with oils, and in the past, a long time ago, I haven't done oil pastels for so long, I'm sure I just used turpentine or white spirit, something like along those lines, and I've used that in the past to blend in the oil pastel to make it look a bit more like a painting, or at least to get rid of the bits of the rough paper that you can still see through the pigment. You know, if you thin it out, you can get a proper coverage over the paper. So I had a try with this new product and it just didn't dry. It's still not dried yet, and it's been quite a few days now since I've done it. So I will go back and finish that later when that's dried, because I want to layer it up a little bit. I don't think I've got the proportions of the figure quite right, and I'd like to get the wings slightly less transparent, get them a little bit so you can see from a distance that it is meant to be a fairy. And so moving forward, I'm going to start really focusing on getting my online presence a bit better, so that people will find me online, hopefully. So I've begun that by doing a blog post. I need to do blog posts on my website much more often to try and get that SEO picked up by Google when people are searching for fairy tale clothing and that sort of thing. So I've been doing that. I've also, of course, been adding all the products that didn't sell at the festival. I've been adding that to the shop. If you've been watching, you'll know I've done 2 big photo shoots recently, so there's quite a few items to add, and I'm trying to do sort of one a day. It does take a little bit of time. I've got to post it on Etsy and I've got to post it on my Threads of a Fairy Tale website. And on Etsy you can include a short 15-second video. So I took video of everything as well when we did the photos, so that requires a little bit of editing to get that ready as well. I'm editing the photos as I go along, so it all takes a little bit of time. Plus I'm putting each item on my news section on the website each time I post one, but maybe I'll try and pick up the pace on this actually, because there are so many items to list and I'd like to get them on there on the shop. Actually, I'll show you what I've listed so far this week. So this is the website. Look how many tabs I've got open. Chris always moans at me at how many tabs I've got open. Actually, I'll show you what it looks like behind the scenes as well. So this is what you'll see in the shop. If you're having a look, by the way, I do recommend you click on the main picture and then it comes up really nice and big so you can see everything clearly. Then there's an arrow over here so you can skip through all the photos like that. That's the best way, and then you just click back up here to take you back to the main bit, and then you can add to cart. And then below is the description, the measurements, the materials, ideas for how you might want to wear it. And then we've got a couple of other items you might be interested in. So if I show you, I'm just going to click edit product up here. This is what it looks like when I'm actually doing the behind the scenes work. My title goes in here, my description goes in here, then we have the price in this box here, and I put the size in the short description here. Then I have to click on the inventory bit here so that it shows that it's out of stock if someone has bought it. And then over here on the right we've got the categories, so I put it in shop, I put it in fairy tales and cottagecore, this particular one. Then we've got the tags, I write those in here, and these are the tags I've used. These are the terms I expect people to be searching for to find my sort of thing. Then I add the main product image, and then I add the gallery here. And then on Etsy, this is my listings on Etsy. If I click the same item, it's fairly similar. You put the photos in first, you adjust the thumbnail because they keep changing what size they want the photos. It used to be portrait, now it's become square, so sometimes that thumbnail needs a little bit adjusting to make sure that the picture looks right. Here's the video. I'll just click play so you can watch it. I'm not sure how clear that's coming out. It's just a 15-second video to hopefully help people see what the item of clothing looks like. Then you've got your listing details. You've got I do a longer title for this one because that picks up on all the search terms. You put in when you made it, you put in the category, the subcategory, the size and what scale of sizes you do. For some reason it doesn't have UK women's letter, so I have to do US women's letter because I tend to size things with S, M, L, etc., small, medium, large. Sizes are so specific and so different from shop to shop. I just feel that a slightly vaguer term might be more helpful for people. I do include complete measurements so people can check that the item will fit them. Then you put in a colour, secondary colour, and then these are all optional but are good to fill in. Clothing style, pattern, neckline. I didn't fill in some of these things because they just don't quite seem relevant. Knee length, short sleeved. Then you can choose whether to have them automatically renewed. And then here's the description. I do another sort of title, if you like, at the top because the top line again is always picked up in searches. Then I do my little mini fairy tale bit just to draw people in. Then I do ideas so that people can picture how they might wear it. Then I do materials and then measurements. And then this bit at the bottom here stays on every listing, which is a link to the actual Etsy shop in case they like the style but this one isn't quite right for them. And then some keeping in touch items. Actually, I'm going to take some of that off. I'm going to take off my blog because I don't update that very often now. And also I'm going to take off Facebook because again I don't really update that very often. So that keeps it nice, and you don't want to give people too many options or they just won't know where to go. But either of these three I would be happy if they end up there. And then we have all the section. Again, this is my fairy tale and cottagecore section. All the tags that I've used, and then you've got materials you can fill in as well. The price, the quantity, and this is where you can add variations or personalisation, not relevant for this. You can have different, I've set up these different delivery options so I can choose that quickly. Probably this set all needs updating now that Europe are just normal international for us, and also the prices have all gone up for shipping, but I feel like I can't really charge much more than that. I think I just need to absorb some of that price, some of that cost, and there we have it. So that's that. I thought you might be interested in a little behind the scenes sort of look at what Etsy sellers and online sellers do in the background to get the listing looking nice, hopefully for you to see. So what else have I been doing this week? I've been tidying up this room a bit because, again, like I said, when everything is focused on the festival, other things around the house and around the studio get left behind, and yeah, it was definitely in need of a tidy up. So I'm glad that that is in progress. Not finished obviously, but in progress. then lastly for this video, it's going to be going out to the public. The patrons get it a day early, but this video will be going out on a Tuesday the 31st of August, which is in fact Chris and I's 25th wedding anniversary. So you're going to have to indulge me, and I've got this to show you. Give it away!
I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1.
They say we're young and we don't know. We won't find out until we grow. Well, I don't know if all that's true, 'cause you got me, and baby, I got you. Babe, I got you, babe. They say our love won't pay the rent. Before it's earned, our money's all been spent. I guess that's so. We don't have a lot, but at least I'm sure of all the things we got. Babe, I got you, babe. I got flowers in spring. I got you to wear my ring. And when I'm sad, you're a clown. And if I get scared, you're always around. Don't let them say your hair's too long, 'cause I don't care. With you I can't go wrong. Then put your hand in mine. There ain't no hill or mountain we can't climb. Babe, I got you, babe. I got you to hold my hand. I got you to understand. I got you to walk with me. I got you to talk with me. I got you to kiss goodnight. I got you to hold me tight. I got you, I won't let go. I got you to love me so. I got you, babe. And that's it from me this week. I hope you've had a lovely week, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye.